Otherwise, we could be in a little bit of trouble. So Mortar is down early. We've got the minion horde. He's going to zap there. Really doing a lot of work for us, honestly, because now we can play WoW.
Gotta go now, gotta go. Swerving in my whip, can't slow down. Driving fast with cars, boy, I'm on the road now. Automatic star, my Vic, take a call.
Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the Roast Session Central. I'm the Nigerian Nemesis, and in today's video, we're going to be having a look at a Hog Mortar bait deck that's just very, very tricky and good at tricking your opponents into wasting their spells and then punishing really, really hard. So if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Let's get right into today's video. So check this deck out, guys. 3.0 Elixir, very, very quick cycle. And right off the bat, you can see we have the Minion Horde, Bats, and the Goblin Gang. All three cards usually get spelled out with either Log or Zap, or even sometimes Arrows, and then we have the offensive pressure with the Hog Rider and Ice Golem combination, or we can go and play it as a Mortar deck and just defend the Mortar with these three cards as well. And then of course our two spells are the Log and the Zap, both very good against Log bait decks, just because those are everywhere right now in the meta. And then I like to have Zap in the deck just because Infernal Dragon in Hog Rider decks are also all over the place. So here we go, guys. We're going to hop into some Grand Challenge matches with this deck and see if we can actually pick up some nice W's. So up against Will from Les Clashers, we've got the Mortar in our starting hand. So it looks like we're going to be playing this as a Mortar deck for at least for right now. We've got the Bats, so I'll start with that in the back. We're just going to go Bats over here. Please don't have Zap. Please don't have Zap. Please, I'm begging you. No Zap, guys. So that's unfortunate for him. Otherwise, he could have really done a lot of damage, or at least force us to play the Minion Horde. And it looks like we're going to get a lock on here. He played that a little bit too far back. So now we're going to log this all down and then go here with the Ice Golem just to defend our Mortar and keep it alive for as long as possible. And then after this, we're going to go with the Goblin Gang. Goblin Gang a little bit late, but I'm okay with that because Goblin Gangs are not, the Goblin Gang was a little bit late. Spirit Goblin's going to take out the Dark Goblin now, and that's overall, it's not too bad. Tower's down to 1754. He's going to come in here with that now. Oh, I acted really, really late. I think he's got the Zap ready again. Yeah, he got 3 shots off because I was hesitating. But either way, we're going to go with another Mortar offense. Since his, okay, that's coming out. We'll just zap this down. No problem there, guys. Easy zap, easy zap. And now we'll go with our Mortar. I believe he'll come in here with a Hog. There it is. So we're going to go Minion Horde here on top of all this. Hopefully we clean up the Hog Rider quickly. Go down. Hog Rider will finally go down. He will get a nice set of arrows onto our Mortar. But the Mortar's going to get a second shot off here. He's going to throw down Spirit Goblins. Log going down for that to clean it up. And to give us some tower damage as well. So we're looking pretty good, to be fair. Looking pretty good. He still doesn't even know we're running a Hog Rider deck. So we have the Goblin Gang to defend against his Knight Hog Rider combination. So we'll go here. Oh, nice. We play that perfectly, guys. Ice Golem going to go down first. That's going to distract the Knight and the Dark Goblin. And now our Bats are free to take care of it. No problem there. Dark Goblin will still get a shot, 2 shots off, because the Dark Goblin at 1 HP is just so good. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to go... Okay, we're going to definitely go Goblin Gang first of all. So we'll go with the Gang over here. And then bring out our Mortar again. And that should be good enough to set us up for offense. So we have the Mortar locked on. Yeah, Mortar's going to lock onto that tower. He is going to bring out, of course, the Goblin, or the Skeleton Army. Log going to clean that up. Zap ready for his Spirit Goblins. He's just going to come in with a Hog Rider instead. So we'll get down the Minion Horde now. He could have predicted the Horde, but he did not predict it. So our Horde's going to take him all the way out. And the tower is now down to 322. Arrows finally coming down. And now it's time for us to surprise him with the Hog Rider, because he still doesn't know that we even have that in this deck. So we'll just zap this here real quick. No problem there. And we'll go with an Ice Golem. And then get ready with a defensive Mortar right over here. As well as get our Bats down. Throw down a Log for this Dark Goblin, because it's going to take down a couple of our Bats, if not all of them. Doing a lot of damage to our Bats here, but it looks like we're going to be set up for a nice little counter push. The Hog Rider going down. He is not ready for that, guys. Zap is ready for that Skeleton Army, of course, giving us some tremendous value. Goblin Gang going down to defend, and even with the Lumberjack's Rage, not able to get through onto our tower. And now all we have to do is set up with another Mortar defensively, because Mortar is a very good defensive card. I know everybody knows it for being really strong on offense, but on defense, man, just really good stuff. So we'll get down this Ice Golem. We'll throw down. Oh, is that Log going to hit the Dark Goblin? It will catch the Dark Goblin. So Supreme playing from us. We'll go ahead and play the Minion Horde. You should be able to predict this here with the arrows. Very surprised he didn't throw down arrows early, but either way, that's going to be the end of the game. He didn't have enough time to come back, and we're going to pick up a nice victory right there. So that's what you like to see when you're running Hog Rider in a Mortar deck. You just, if one way is working, just stick with it. Like, as you guys saw, I played the Mortar the entire time. He didn't even know we had a Hog Rider, so if he had like a good defense or something, I would have let him play it and then get in there with the Hog Rider, and it would have been a really good counterattack. But here we go, guys, hopping into game number 2 against this guy from Evolve Army. We've got the Ice Golem and the Hog Rider here in our starting hand, so we'll probably go with the Ice Golem slow in the back, or if he goes really hard with a card, we'll go with the Mortar. Mortar's also a really good decision. So Ice Golem going down. We've got the Minion Horde to defend against a strong push. He's going to go Night Witch, huh? Let's just go defensive Mortar here, guys. Now he knows we have Mortar, unfortunately, but I have to make sure we stop this. He might even be running Golem, and if he is, he's running Giant. I can deal with the giant for sure. And he's going to bring out the poison early. Let's get the Goblin Gang down over here. So he's still going to get a lot of value if our goblins run into it. He's going to throw down a juicy log there. Once that all goes down, we'll drop off our minion horde for his bats, Witch, and his giant there. And now it's time for us to go in with a counter-attacking Hog Rider minion horde push. Zap is ready to go. What do you have to defend this? Do you have a NATO? He does not have a NATO. Not yet anyways. Ewa's coming down. We're just going to go ahead and zap this guy out of the way. Buying the Hog Rider a little bit of time. We got like 1, maybe 2 shots off onto the tower. Either way, we do have the damage lead. So now he knows we're running the Mortar and Hog combination. We've got to get ready for that. He's going to hit us with the well played. Next time, we'll be sure to defend with our... We'll defend with the Mortar, but that poison, I think he's going to play the poison at the right time. Next time, we won't make that mistake of playing it a little bit early. So let's get the Mortar down. TV plays a giant now. There's the giant going down the opposite lane. So we're just going to play Batford and start to get a little bit of chip damage. He's actually going to play a really, really smart Mega Minion. Didn't see that come down onto the map, so fair play from him. And now we'll go with the Goblin Gang to quickly take care of this, as well as the Ice Golem to distract his Night Witch. So here we go, guys. Ice Golem going down. The burst up of that... The Ice Golem's death damage is going to take care of the Night Witch and her troops there. So we'll go with a Hog Rider now onto this tower, and hopefully we can get a little bit more damage off. Zap is ready. I don't remember what he had last time. Just an E-Wiz. Okay. I can deal with that. Hog Rider's going to get 1 shot, 2 shots, even maybe a third if we're lucky. So 3, oh, just 2 shots onto that tower. Not too bad, guys. I'm actually going to play, yeah, well, let's play Mortar. And then we'll play our minion horde over here just so he doesn't get that tower damage with the poison, because now he's got to poison our minions without the tower. So here we go, guys. That's going to be really good. He did decide not to poison there, and now we just have to focus on getting our mortar stuck in on his tower. So we'll go with a Goblin Gang over here on the left just to make him split up his push, see if that's possible. Goblin Gang going down to the map. He will be throwing down a log there, getting that out of the way for us. And now it's time for us to go bats over here. He's going to play a nice little poison. So that's going to hurt just a little bit for us. Just a little bit, guys. We'll go with the minion horde. Hopefully they don't trial into that poison. Mortar is down now. We've got the mortar. We have all this good stuff coming onto the map. So what I'm going to do now is play the Ice Golem and go in here with a Hog Rider and see if we can get onto this tower here, guys. Is he going to bring out a log? No log, but Bat's going down to try and clean up this E-Wiz. Give our Hog Rider enough time to actually get all the way to the tower and do a lot of damage. Mortar needs to get locked on to the Witch or to something else. But either way, we're going to get that shot off. Come on, get locked onto the Night Witch for me. There we go. Night Witch is finally locked on. So he's going to come in here with a minion horde, or with the poison to take care of our minion horde. And what we can do, though, is just defend and get stuck in with the Hog Rider, because that's going to be a long day for him. So I'm going to go here now and send in an early log. Try and knock everything back out of the way, and hopefully this buys us enough time to get onto this tower here. We're just going to zap it all down to buy our Hog Rider that extra second that he needed to actually get stuck onto that tower. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I like to see. Picking up another W with this Hog Rider Mortar bait deck. So hopping into the third and final battle. Let's see if we can have a clean sheet here in today's video. So here we go, guys. Up against Lix013YT. We've got the Mortar Bats, Goblin Gang, and the Zap here in our starting hand. So we could play this as a Mortar deck in the early game, or start off by splitting Bats. Let's go with the Bats first. We're going to split Bats in the back and then get ready with our Mortar. If he plays anything too aggressive, just minions. So we'll go with the Mortar now over here and force him to play something on defense. We do have the log. We do have the Zap ready to go. Mortar's going to get locked on. He's actually going to play the Miner all the way out there. I don't know what that was. But either way, we're going to get the Goblin Gang down now to help us out. Quickly clear that up. Log coming down, but the Mortar should get 1 more shot off onto his tower. And since he used his log there, I think it's time for us to go Ice Golem Hog Rider on an offensive push. So he's playing his Giant in the back. That's going to hurt. Yikes. So here we go, guys. Zap is ready to go. He's going to play a Musketeer, so that's actually pretty good for him. Hog Rider is free to do a lot of damage to his tower. We've got to use our Mortar defensively. Hopefully that gets a lot of damage off onto his Musketeer. Otherwise, we could be in a little bit of trouble. So Mortar is down early. We've got the minion horde. He's going to zap there. Really doing a lot of work for us, honestly, because now we can play, wow, a Zap, first of all. And then we're going to go minion, or Ice Golem. Ice Golem. Man, didn't want to come down. So we'll go Ice Golem. That's going to clean up. Goblin Gang's going to do some work. And we're also going to lose Wi-Fi, so that's pretty nice, too. Goblin's cleaning up here on defense. And are we going to get... No, we're not going to get kicked out of this battle. Whew. That college boy Wi-Fi, man, just gets me tripping every single time. So now we can go in with a Hog Rider. Okay, nope. Instead, we're just going to go with the minion horde over here to clean up his minions. That's going to take care of it, and then move on and take care of his Miner. Oh, good zap. Good zap, man. Bats are going to have to be played here as well. And what it looks like is we're both going to trade towers, and we're going to have to battle down for the opposite lane. He doesn't have any buildings to actually distract our Hog Rider, so that's a good thing for us. We have Zap and Long, but I don't believe he has any of those cards that we need to actually use that offensive tactic. So we'll go with a Hog Rider and then go with a Ice Golem. An Ice Golem right in front. So there we go, guys. He's going to play the Giant in the back once again. So we've got the Ice Golem going down. And is this enough here? Gonna have to hope so. Log going down. Don't think that's going to be enough to actually stop our Hog Rider. Hog's going to beat that tower down to 2 HP. And there we go, guys. That's going to be the end of the tower. So what do we want to do here now? That's the question. I'm going to go Minion Horde. And then Zap. Boom. And our Zap's going to take care of all of his minions, guys. That was actually really, really good stuff. And he's going to zap that down. So thank you so much, sir. Now we can go with this here and go for an offensive Hog Rider, Bats. He already used his Zap, so that's all going to be a really, really good offensive push. While he tries to get that second tower down, I'm actually going to go in super hard here now with the Minion Horde to take care of his Musketeer. And even with that Miner coming in defensively, that's going to be the tower number 2. So that's where offense being the best defense really, really shines. He didn't take our tower all the way down. So unfortunately for him, he had to go in there on offense. Wasn't able to get a one push, and we were able to secure that victory. Let's go with a Goblin Gang now to try and stop the Giant. Horde coming down, but that's a little bit too late. Zap is ready to go. We'll zap this down. We'll go with the Bats over here, and then Minion Horde as well, guys. And that's going to be a very, very clean victory. So that's like what I like to see with this Hog Rider Mortar bait deck. Guys, make sure you give this deck a shot if you do think it's a good deck. I think it's very strong, especially if you love bait. So here it is for you guys once again. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and smash that like button if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button for some more future daily Clash Royale content. And I hope you guys go on and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace!
This is
Exclusive.
Go! Go! Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.